I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Good morning. There we go. Good morning. 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 Good mornings. Good mornings. Welcome to the premiere Knicks and the Morning Time Show. What's good, everybody? I'm your number one Chief Rock Knicks University main man, Uncle Freezy. What's good, everybody? The Knicks win again. Okay. My main man, DSJ, is in the building. Salute, DSJ. Nick P, what's good? Peterson, Pete, what's good, man? I see you, Rome Far Rock, man. What's good? Smitty is in the building. Salute. Jose Perez, what's happening? Man, if you have somewhere to be at 8 o'clock, bum, 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 bum. All right, it's 8:01. It's 8:01 here on the East Coast. It's good to see you. Good to see y'all, man. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, man. So whether you are out on the open road, be safe. If you're a driver, whether you're a truck driver over the road a Uber driver, a door dasher, whatever you doing, be safe out there on that road. Be safe out there on that road, man. For all my people doing customer facing sales, whether you are in a mall, a kiosk, a sales agent, you know what I'm saying, insurance company, whatever it is, man, be safe and be productive. Salute to all my service people, my people in customer service or whatever type of service you're doing, man. Salute and good mornings. Salute and good mornings. Hope y'all have a super productive day. All my factory workers listening to us in earbuds, whether you're about to get off or you're off already or you're just going in, salute. Salute to all of y'all. The Knicks beat the Charlotte Hornets last night in the preseason. And we got to have the conversation, man. I think we have to have the conversation. I didn't want to just come straight out with the conversation, but did y'all see Precious Achua last night? Did y'all see Precious last night? Did y'all see my son Precious last night? Get him, Precious. Y'all see my son Precious last night? Pete says Precious was precious last night. Yeah, man. Precious balled out last night, y'all. I think at some point we got to consider Precious our backup center. Ooh. Let me restate that. Restate that because I don't want to rekindle the Mitchell Robinson conversation. So how about this? How about I say it like this? At some point, we have to consider Precious as a part of the future. How about that? How about that? Bo Ismail is in the building. Bo Ismail in the place to be. What's good? At some point, we have to consider Precious a part of the future. Can you let a talented big like that walk out the door? I don't know. It seems like Precious Achua is a fit for what we want to do. It seems like Precious Achua is a fit for what we want to do. Should I consider Precious Achua a part of the long-term future? Yes. Yes. Would I be mad if Precious got 3 years, 30 million at the end of the year? We gave Precious 10 million. No, I would not be mad. I wouldn't be mad because unlike previous bigs that we gave a lot of money to, Precious stays healthy. Norvell Pell was hurt. For that brief stint he was here. Nerlens Noel was hurt. Even Hartenstein was hurt in stretches. That puts us in a weird stretch, in a weird place. I'm thinking out loud. I'm thinking everybody, because I really didn't think about this. Y'all know what I wanted to talk about last night. I wanted to talk about from last night's game. It was kind of disturbing to me. Is our guards are our guards struggled last night to shoot. Our guards, the guards that played the guard rotation, last night, they took 37, 40, 37, 47, 56 shots. Our guards took 56 shots last night, and they made 2, 5, 12, 18. Let me put that in the chat so that I can remember. Our guards made 13, 16, 18 shots. So our guards made 18, right? But they took 37, 47, 56. So they took 56 shots. So last night, our guards were 18 for 56 from the floor. And what's the percentage of that? I'm gonna ask Google. I'm gonna ask Google. Instead of doing the math, I'm just gonna ask Google to do it. What is the field goal percentage if you make 18 shots out of 56? Oh my God. Google tells me that is 32%. Yeah, thank y'all, man. So our guards in a preseason game shot 32% from the floor. Hey, salute. Wow, our guard shot 32% from the floor in the preseason game against a up-tempo team that doesn't really defend. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That is a concern to me, everybody. Now, LaMelo was 5 of 17, which that's LaMelo, man. Who cares? LaMelo was 5 of 17, and he's going to give you those type games. Right? He's going to give you those type games. The reason why I bring this up is because not because I fear that Jalen Brunson is going to go down. I know Jalen Brunson is going to be healthy all year. Right. I know that. And Jalen Brunson is going to be healthy all year. Jalen Brunson is going to be good all year. Right. My concern is now that Shamet looks like he won't make the team. Can we really depend on Deuce McBride? There is my morning topic. Can the Knicks depend on Deuce McBride? I don't have an opinion either way. I'm asking you guys that. Can the Knicks depend on Deuce to be a scorer? Last night, Deuce was 7 of 19 from the floor, 18 shots. He had 5 assists. His defense, I'm not even gonna lie to you, his defense against bigger players that I saw. Now, mind you, I checked into the game late. I didn't get off work until 8:20, right? And I came straight to the computer. So I didn't see the beginning of the game. So I'm not gonna make vapor trails. I'm gonna just talk about the stuff that I saw. Right? When Deuce guarded a taller man, Deuce was getting beat off the dribble, right? Not by strength, but by quickness, which puzzles me. It puzzles me. How do you get beat by quickness by taller players? Just Knicks is in the building. Keith Turner was good. Keith Turner says LaMelo is a very selfish basketball player. Charlotte would never win. Yeah, we know. We know he and Trae Young, bro. The style of play, yeah. The talent is there, right? It's not a talent issue. It's a what's going on upstairs issue, basically. Knicks will be 25 and 26 champs, says Charlotte isn't a bad team. Not a great defensive, but they could catch teams on any given. Yeah, Charlotte's going to be good, bro. Charlotte's going to be good. I think Charlotte's going to win about 37 games. That's what I had been saying I had been trying to convince IKBM Dre and the original DSJ that Charlotte's going to be good. Right? Charlotte's going to beat some teams. Don't be surprised if you see Charlotte knock off Boston in Charlotte. Or Charlotte knock off, who's another good team? Indiana. Don't be surprised if Charlotte knocks off Indiana 3 out of 4 times or 2 out of 3 times. Dom, what's good, man? Dom is in the building. Salute. Good mornings. Don't be surprised. And we beat them a couple of times in ugly games. Yeah, Charlotte's going to be somebody. Luke Skywalker Visions is in the building. The time is now 8:15. If you have somewhere to be by 9 o'clock, you might need to get your hustle on. You might need to get your hustle on if you have somewhere to be by 9 a.m. Dom says, don't forget about my site, Sacramento Kings. Yeah. Oh, all of us everybody's got the sniffles. Even my dogs have the sniffles. It's that transition in weather. Mega says, show support for the number one Chief Rocket Lawrence. Says hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And on that note, y'all, please remember we're on our march to 4,000 subscribers. right? Every mile marker, every time we hit 100 subscribers. Right now we're at 36 something something something. Right now the channel is at 3,600. So when we hit 3,700, I think that's like, I think we're about 30. I think we're about 30 subscribers away from a giveaway. So we're 24 subscribers away from a giveaway. We're 24 subscribers away from a giveaway. So help us get to 3,700, and we're gonna give away some Blanche Tier swag. We'll probably make it shirt, hat, something. We'll make it that. Dom says, "What are your thoughts on my Sacramento Kings entering the season?" I don't have any thoughts on them. No disrespect to the Kings, I just don't. I'm Knicks focused at the moment. I think the Knicks are going to be the NBA champs. Wiz says, "Can Deuce, Cam, Kolek are fine defensively. Shamus loss will not be an issue. He's a shooting threat. Deuce, Cam, Tyler had a bad shooting night. They will get comfortable like Precious did." Okay. Salute to Wiz. And Mega says, "I'm really looking forward to the Grimes paperweight gift set you got for us." Yeah. It's actually a classic ham and cheese picnic basket. It's a classic chef prepared ham and cheese gift basket. It's called the Grimes Special. Yeah. Yeah, man. Salute Cowboy Bob. What's good? Oh, it's 8:20. It's 8:20. It's 8:20 in these YouTube streets. If you have to be somewhere at 9, you better get a move on. Better get your groove on before you go get paid. And Wiz says, "Unfortunately, the Kings will continue being a 4 to 6 seeds, probably second round." Oh yeah, I'm not sure on the Kings front. I'm not out on the West Coast, so I don't get the West Coast vibe. I don't get the West Coast vibe. Yeah. 4,000 subscribers. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. The classic chef prepared ham and cheese gift basket. We call it a Grimes special. I talked to Star Relly last night, and he keeps talking to me about Quentin Grimes, and I'm like, "Nah, bro, you're not gonna sell me on Quentin Grimes. I've seen too much." You're not gonna convince me about Quentin Grimes, bro. I don't care. Like telling me, "Oh, Quentin Grimes looked great in the preseason." Really? When has Quentin Grimes never looked great in the preseason? Yeah, when has? But I'll tell you, I'll tell you who impressed me last night. I'll let you know who impressed me last night. last night, I was really impressed by Precious Achua. I was really impressed by Precious Achua. Precious Achua, the way he played last night, now, mind you, the guys that Precious Achua played against last night were all taller than him, all bigger than him, right? And Precious Achua, I think his stat line is 20 points and 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 foul in 35 minutes. That man played 35 minutes in a preseason game. That man played 35 minutes in a preseason game. Right? Now, mind you, Huck Party had a couple of fantastic dunks last night. I ain't even gonna hold you. Right? Huck Party had a couple of fantastic dunks last night. I mean, fantastic. Right? Right. The person, one of the people that impressed me last night was Tyler Kolek. Y'all ready to have the Tyler Kolek conversation? Y'all ready to have the Tyler Kolek is a stud conversation? That's what I meant to have. I'm sorry, y'all. This is what I meant to put up here. Y'all ready to have the Tyler Kolek is a stud conversation? Tyler Kolek also didn't shoot well last night, but Tyler Kolek don't just talk the game, bro. Tyler Kolek just go out there and perform. What I thought last night was our small guards had a tough time scoring against Charlotte's length and athleticism. That's what I thought when I saw the game last night. Tyler Kolek, Deuce McBride, Cameron Payne, Landry Shamet to an extent had trouble scoring against the length and athleticism of the Charlotte Hornets. So with that said, it didn't bother me because I know we're not going to play Charlotte every night, and we're not going to play against those guys are not going to play against starters every night. Right? But to be honest, Tyler Kolek did things that I was expecting Deuce to do, and Deuce McBride is not a point guard. Deuce McBride is not a point guard. You got to play Cameron Payne and Deuce McBride together. Right? And what I saw last night, you cannot play Deuce and Tyler Kolek together. You just can't. Not right now. Tyler Kolek's defense is not there. At the same time, though, Tyler Kolek is a maestro. Tyler Kolek offensively is Beethoven. Tyler Kolek is Beethoven on offense. Dre Walker was good. Mornings. I see. I keep turning. I see your point. His defense was terrible, and I'm not gonna lie to you. And in stretches, I thought Deuce McBride's defense was terrible in stretches. The play off the wing where Deuce switched on to Brandon Miller. You remember Malcolm Dadier was defending Brandon Miller, and Brandon Miller couldn't get anything, and then they ran a switch. And I don't know why Dadier switched onto a small guard. And as soon as Deuce got to Brandon Miller went straight by Deuce, went to the rim. And it frustrates me because I know Deuce can defend guards his size. I know he can defend. I know he's an excellent defender against guards 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", in that range. Right? But Brandon Miller didn't beat him with size. Brandon Miller beat him with quickness, which is puzzling to me because Brandon Miller may not be quicker than Deuce McBride. Even if their quickness is neutral or the same, you shouldn't be able to beat Deuce McBride off the dribble. I don't know if Deuce was expecting something else. You know how you expect to get screened or something like that? I don't know. Right? I don't know. But Deuce McBride shouldn't be getting beat off the dribble by a 6'9" dude. Not off the dribble. Now, if he muscled up Deuce or back Deuce down or pinned Deuce down away from the ball, I could see that. Now, again, Deuce may have thought a screen was coming or whatever. But Malcolm Dadier, for some reason, Malcolm Dadier can defend quick perimeter players. He did it last night when he got switched. The play that Trey Mann went down and we thought Trey Mann was hurt. Malcolm Dadier was physically on him. And I like Trey Mann. Y'all know it. Y'all know I love some Trey Mann. For people that know the channel, y'all know I wanted Trey Mann over Quentin Grimes. Y'all know that. That's probably one of the reasons why I be up here crying like a little baby every time somebody say Grimes' name. Every time somebody say Grimes' name, I'm up here like... Every time somebody say Grimes' name, I just get up here like a big baby and start crying, right? Whining about something. But the point I'm making though is so if Deuce is not going to create, right? And if Deuce is not going to be an efficient scorer, at least bear down on the thing that you're known for, and that's elite defense. And if you're not going to be the elite defender and you're not going to create offense and you're not going to get others involved, what are we doing? And that's one game out of many, right? I'm not saying that Deuce is trash. All I'm saying is after last night's game, I got to kind of watch Deuce more closely. That's what I'm saying. It's 8:31, everybody. If you need to be somewhere, you better get your hustle on. Hey, and Pulsar says Kolek racked up 6 assists in like 4 minutes in the second. Yes. Yo, so for one thing, let me tell y'all something. The lob that he threw to Huck Porty, precision, surgical, laser like. He set up the defense and got that lob to Huck Porty. You didn't even know Huck Porty didn't even know the lob was there. And they got that lob in there. So you're like, okay. So now if you're a big, you're constantly looking to get domed up by Tyler Kolek. Right? The lob that he threw to Precious, where Precious caught it one-handed, you didn't even know the lob was there. But now that you're a big and you play with Tyler Kolek, you play harder because he'll dime you up. Torres says, y'all think Kolek plays minutes this year? Yes. Yes. And the reason why is because just like you saw with Landry Shamet last night, your roster can be impacted just like that. We cruising along, and before you know it, bam! Your roster is impacted. So yes, I think he will play. Khan is in the building. Salute. Keith Turner says Kolek is a certified floor general, but some Knicks fans get in their feelings when you talk about the bad about Kolek. Yeah. Well, no, what we saying is just critical doesn't mean hating. Critical just means evaluating what you saw. Like criticizing just means evaluating what you saw. Critique. All of those words are in the same family. Critique, criticize, critic, all of it. It's in the same family. So it's not, say throw one player under the bus. Is what you saw is what you saw. What you saw is what you saw, man. That's just it. It's analysis. And so what I saw from Tyler Kolek offensively last night, I saw a lot of good things. If Tyler Kolek's defense was average, I think he'd be the backup point guard to Jalen Brunson. Yep. If Tyler Kolek's defense was at least passable, I think we wouldn't have a question about who the backup point guard is. Yo, Torrance asked about our bench five. It's precious. It's precious, bro. It's precious. Did Precious and Achua did he not prove to you that he's the most valuable energy big off the bench? I think we're going to see some combination of Cameron Payne, Deuce McBride, Precious, and maybe a TJ Warren type player. I think that's going to be the bench, the rotation. Those 9, right? Yeah, I think that's gonna be our group. Cameron Payne and Deuce, Precious, maybe TJ Warren, maybe TJ Warren. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, I don't see Jacob Toppin, McCullough, or Okiki even playing for us. I think they're headed to the G League, right? I don't think Moses Brown is gonna play. I think the 10th and 11th player right now, the 10th, 11th, and 12th. You know what? How about we do an exercise, everybody? We have time. How about we do an exercise? Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Minutes. There it is. I'm going to put this on the screen and it's going to make y'all laugh when y'all see it. Because we hadn't done this in a while. So I got to get y'all involved. Wow, everybody. This is what our roster used to look like. Brunson, Bridges, OG, Randall, Mitch, Deuce, Dante, Hart, Precious, Keita Bates, Diop, Jericho. Wow, everybody. Remember when our roster used to look like this? So let's clean this up, right? So we know this is Josh Hart now. Okay, so I didn't go caps. Let me backspace this out. Josh Hart. We know this is Carl Anthony. Last name Towns. We know this is Cameron Payne. We know this is Deuce McBride. We don't know who this player is. We know this is Precious. All right. We know immediately here, we know this is Jericho Sims. Tyler Kolick. Packham. Gaudier. Beyond this, we don't know. Beyond this, we don't know. We don't know. Right? I can't see y'all comments yet, but I'm gonna. So what are y'all thinking? Those 11 players, we're certain, are gonna be in those 11 spots, right? Keith Turner says, we don't need to sign anybody. Did you see Dottie last night? He looks real. Hey, man. Hey, man. All I'm going to say is, look, y'all got to start trusting me on this basketball thing. I'm not reactive, right? I'm not the reactive person. I'm the proactive person. So when I tell y'all that Orange Shamshi is going to be a star in the NBA, book it. When I tell you that Pacom Dadier is going to be the next Sean Elliott, book it. Right? When I tell y'all Ryan Dunn is going to be an elite role player in this league, book it. Right? The one thing that I'm confident in is that I know basketball. Right? I research it, I watch film, I do when we're cooking or something, I'll be watching the Pacom Dadier film. Right? Just like I keep telling everybody, the center from Duke might be the #1 pick in the draft. I keep saying that, right? People are laughing. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Nah, Cooper Flag, man, you crazy. That dude Ace, whatever his name is, Dylan Harper is gonna be Uncle Freeze. You crazy? A 7'2" dude that moves like Michael Vick. Nah, he ain't gonna be the #1 pick in the draft. He not gonna be the Wemby stopper. Don't believe me? Just watch. That's all I'm gonna say, right? Yo, Paul Saw called that man Airporty. Bim, that's his new nickname, Airporty. Somebody dap up Paul Saw in the chat right now. Somebody give that man a thumbs up or something. Somebody big that man up in the chat. That man just called Ariel Porty Airporty. That's that man name. Bim. Somebody dap up Paul Saw, man. At least, yo, don't be a hater. Put some fire emojis in the chat. Yo, put some fire emojis in the chat or something. Yeah, man. Get that man some credit, man. Paul Saw says give the credit to Bob. Nah, Bob called that man Huckabug. Cowboy Bob called that man Hubba Bubba 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 Party. Cowboy Bob called that man Huckleberry Bubbly Party. That's what he called him, bro. Cowboy Bob put like 19 syllables in that man name. That man named Huck Porty. Cowboy Bob called that man. Cowboy Bob called that man like Shabba Ranks. Ariel Bium. Cowboy Bob put like 45 syllables in that man name. That man named Huck Porty. Cowboy Bob keep putting the syllables in that man name. Yeah, man. Airporty sounds like that's the name. Airporty. That's his name. Yeah, man. I was like, Cowboy Bob, why are you calling that man Huckleberry Porty? What's going on? Why are you calling that man Hubba Bubba Porty? Yeah, Paul saw call that man Airporty. Bim. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So the little thing I was on just real quick was I feel like I'm right about Pacom Dadier. I was saying Pacom Dadier's name to y'all. Y'all remember when I had the Pacom Dadier thing on the screen, like this is who the Knicks need to draft? Draft this kid. Draft this kid, Pacom Dadier. Draft him right now. Think I was right about Derek Lively. The jury is still out on Derek Lively. Think I was right about him. May have been wrong about the Thompson twins, though. The Thompson twins just may be average NBA players. They're still young, though. Yeah. Yeah. Dadier, Dadier, in my experience, guys with that Pacom Dadier template turn out to be smooth, small forward types, combo forwards that eventually get handles, can score a little bit. They turn into smooth scorers like Sean Elliott, um, Karan Butler. If for any hoopers out there that remember Karan Butler, any smooth anybody that remembers the template guys like Rudy Gay. Any hoopers out there remember Rudy Gay? Remember him from a long time ago? Smooth score, 6'8", smooth scorers. You know what I'm saying? But can put the ball on the floor, can post up a little bit. Nice touch around the rim, sneaky athletic. Sean Elliott was an excellent athlete, by the way. But what I'm saying is the smooth scoring, um, 6'8" wings. So he turns said you was dead wrong. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, it's some stuff that I saw when they got to the league, and I was like, oh no, they might not be it. Once they got to the league, I was like, oh, they depended on their athlete. Because when you saw their athleticism, you're like, dang, they're like 50 times more athletic than everybody they're on the floor with. And then they got to the NBA, and then they're 2 times more athletic than guys they're on the floor with. And when you're 2 times more athletic, and don't have any skills, it's like, okay, yeah, that might not translate. Yeah, Donnie is my guy. I was saying his name, people wasn't even saying his name right. It's the reason why I like having these conversations with y'all, because y'all let me go out on a limb a little bit. Like y'all let me go out on a limb to bring up names like Ryan Dunn and Pacom Dadier and Ulrich Shamshi. That's gonna be a name. Like the other day when I legit said Bilal Koulibaly is gonna be better than Brandon Miller, a lot of people laughed, man. But I'm telling y'all, get ready. Get ready for the Bilal Koulibaly show. Get ready. It's coming. And it's gonna be from out of nowhere. It's gonna be like baby steps, right? It's gonna be like baby steps. Like you're gonna see it. It always happened like that. A veteran is gonna get hurt, and Bilal Koulibaly and a bunch of young guys are gonna take over the team and run with it for a little while. And then when that veteran come back, he is gonna have to work his way back. Right? Look at Chicago and Zach LaVine. The combination of Bilal Koulibaly, Kashawn George, Bub Carrington, um, the 7-footer that they just Alex saw, all of that, they're gonna play together and formulate something. And those other 3 are probably gonna be about 2 years away. I think Bilal Koulibaly is about a half a season away. I think by the All-Star break. After the All-Star break, I think you're going to start hearing his name. Whereas now you're already hearing Brandon Miller's name. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't trade Bilal Koulibaly for Scoot Henderson. I wouldn't even consider it. I'd be like, get off my phone. And Paul Saw said, what about the number of assists that Kolek gets when he plays with real players? I think the number will go down, and not because Tyler Kolek is a bad player, but in general, the better players won't need as much help to get their own baskets. They'll play with him. He'll dime them up and all that stuff, right? He'll dime them up. He'll play the right way offensively, but Jalen Brunson won't need Tyler Kolek. And Mikal Bridges won't need Tyler Kolek to dime him up. It's 8:52 in the morning. If you have somewhere to be by 9 o'clock, hurry up. I hope your morning beverage is piping hot, or if it's a juice or water or something, I hope it's ice cold. Hope your breakfast hit the spot. Hope your breakfast hit the spot. Hope you are off to a fantastic start. I hope you're off to a fantastic start. Hope your hump day is awesome already and continues to be that way. And heck, Gaston says Shaman injury just gave him a chance to play 3, the second unit. Who Pacom Dadier, is that who you're referring to, or are you talking about 3 guards? I don't like the 3. I don't like our 3 guard setup on the second unit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Turner says, you're like my morning routine, getting ready for work. Bem, I like this spot, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, though. It'd be hard out here for a player in these mornings, bro. I be trying to get here at 7:45, but I try to get to the computer at like 7:30, bro. I ain't even get to the computer till like 7:50. I played the intro for my phone. I was like, oh, yeah, I got it. Because I wanted to do it last night. I wanted to do it. It's just tough to do the show at night and in the morning and put in like 11 hours. Oh, not 11. That's a stretch. Maybe 9.5, 10 hours at work. Bro, it's like, yeah, like yesterday, I was in this room. I was in this room from about 7:50 to about, what time did the game go off last night? About 9:30, 9:45. So yeah, I was basically in this room from like the time we did the morning show until the Knicks game went off. I mean, not the whole time, of course, whatever. But for basically in this room the whole time. And so last night I was like, do I do the show at 10:30 and stay in here for like 2 more hours? I was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that. Yeah. But I love the Knicks at Night podcast. Y'all know I love doing that, man. Love doing the Knicks Morning Drive. Love getting y'all on your way to work. And if you have somewhere to be in 5 minutes, yo, let me ask y'all a question. And I'm not getting you to snitch in public, right? But of the 5 work days, what's the most common work day to call out sick? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What's the most common day for you to call out sick? Right? That's what I'm asking. Like, what's your most common day to call out sick? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What's the most, not your favorite day? Because of course I know everybody's favorite day should be Monday. Monday, you like, yo, you struggling off the weekend. You like Sunday night, you already dreading going to work the next day. You like, oh God. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, real quick before we get out of here, before we wrap up, what's your favorite day? Oh, what's the most common day to call out of work? Is it Friday? Knicks will be 25, 26. He killed us yesterday. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. I'm just gonna say, I'm saying that in a friendly and professional sense. Yeah, man. I got a feeling that the Mondays, man, a Sunday night, you be practicing your cough. Boss, I, boss, I got this. Boss, I got the Bronx flu. Practicing your thing, you like calling your boss. Boss, I got the Bronx River flu. Yeah, man. Yeah. I got the Mount Vernon itches. Yeah, Taurus, I caught it on the subway. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I feel like tonight I'm gonna talk about Pacom Dadier. Y'all know that's my Just Nick says I'm a barber the weekends. Yeah, so Monday. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Those Mondays, bro, be crazy. So tonight on the Knicks at Night podcast, man, I'm going to talk about Pacom Dadier. I didn't feel like it was fair to like do a breakdown for him in like a 20 or 30-minute space. I want to talk about his defense and his shooting stroke. And if Pacom Dadier legit is the truth, or if that is just one game. Is Pacom Dadier the truth, or is this just one game? Right. I didn't want to overjudge the game, have the overreaction to the game, because Pacom Dadier, for the most part, was out there playing against other young players like himself. So I don't want to diminish it, but I also don't want to build a Pacom Dadier statue next to the Statue of Liberty. I ain't ready to do that yet. You know what I'm saying? So because I understand he was playing against other players young like him. And while he did have a good game offensively against them, I like the way he held his ground against NBA players, especially getting his first playing time at home. That means something. Right. So it's 9 a.m. If you got to be somewhere, too late. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and start my day. Thank y'all for coming through, rocking with your number one chief, rocking Knicks Universe, talking that Knicks talk the way that y'all like to have that Knicks talk to y'all. Hope y'all have a super productive day. I'm going to holler at y'all tonight on the Knicks at Night podcast. Hopefully, if work don't go over, man, I'm going to holler at y'all about 10 o'clock. Y'all have a good day. Peace, everybody.